Prince Mac or Lance is Mac. Lance is Mac.
You guys are live, so you go whatever.
Beautiful.
Right, bad.
10 seconds.
Word.
You can airdrop it. We're just gonna be quiet for 10 seconds.
Okay. Just 1 second. AP.
And this is Lance Prince,
Johnny Walker.
and welcome back to the 10,000 Hour Podcast. We're here today
Just got the
with
airdrop.
perfect
Yes,
timing.
sir.
We're here today with Mustafa.
Yeah.
Let me. I'm gonna just.
Adjust the frame.
We have to. Yo, guys, production's important. I mean, if there's anything I learned from like some even like current goats, even right now, like I Show Speed, he was just doing a whole live and he's like yelling at his production team. Like to me, I mean, yelling at your production team is wild, but
Yeah.
but like he's directing what he wants. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Fuck it. Like
Yeah.
there's something to respect about that. But Mustafa, let's talk about you, bro. Your music. You got some projects.
We actually got something. We just like I said, we just got the airdrop. So
While I pull it up,
I
tell
wanted
us.
to jump into this by playing a track. Can you tell us about the track that you actually just sent over?
Yes, it's actually a whole EP, right? So it's called Nights at the Bodega.
Oh, wow.
And it just dropped probably like I want to say a few months ago. This is an EP that really meant a lot to me. It's like my sophomore project.
Okay.
Oh
After
shit.
my first project, which was The Forbidden Truth. So just a little something to follow up to keep the fans busy. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
what would you say you would recommend me playing out of your 6 songs?
you can play Moth to the Flames. That's a track that I did with Sullivan Rose.
Hey.
We cooked that up, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of just locked in the studio and just came up with what we came up with, you know what I'm saying? And made a masterpiece out of it. So,
Yeah, let's listen to it. So this is Moth to the Flame.
yes.
And if you guys are looking for all these links, they will be linked in the bio. Do expect them linked in the bio. Can I just look it up straight from the Spotify right here? Is your artist name also Mustafa on Spotify?
Yeah. Mustafa Jay. So if you just type in Mustafa Jay, it should pop up.
Let's do it.
Where did the name come from, Mustafa Jay?
Mustafa means chosen one, right?
Right.
So originally, that's what I had in mind, just to call myself Mustafa, the chosen one, Jay. So, and Jay is just my name,
Oh.
Jaden.
Okay, so that's
Jay
Mustafa
for short,
Jay.
Mustafa Jay. So yeah, that's where it came from,
And how has that always been your artist name, or have you ever gone through like a change or anything like that?
I went through like so many different names, man. Like I had Jarrell Sleeves at one
Oh,
point
wow.
that I was just like, you know what? Nah, we can't go with that. And eventually, in due time, as I started making more music, I kind of started to find my other name, which was Mustafa Jay. So yeah, that's just how it came about.
And would you say, as an artist, what were some of the inspirations that you originally had that actually brought you to want to create music and make music?
Some of the inspirations I had was, I would say, Jay-Z, Nas, Big, Pac. I'm like from like that old school boom bap
Yup.
era. You know what I'm saying? That's where most of my sound originate from, with a twist of my own style. So that's pretty much where I come from. I'm strictly like boom bap, soulful beats, but I sometimes like to step out of my comfort zone and go into trap every now and then. So, but with a twist to it, with a Mustafa twist, with some soul in it.
I'm glad, because that's actually
So-
good to be able to be versatile and actually step out of your comfort zone, like you said, which is actually really important. When you said Nas and Jay,
Yeah.
when it came to their beef that they had, what was your opinion? Who do you think was putting out the better stuff? Who won that
Man.
battle? I know we say who won the battle. Who won the battle in your opinion?
Man, I'm gonna have to say Nas, man. Like I've always been bigger on Nas than Jay. So I would have to go Nas, man. But hey, Jay still got heat. You know what I'm saying? He always had heat. So if I was to pick a side, probably be Nas.
Probably Nas. Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah. You got it?
Jeans, why you niggas sharing bitches' clothes? See shit in bigger scopes, y'all like I ain't got different stroke. Don't make shit difficult, the rose is by the sensuals. And when it's getting low, I make a call and get it so. No need for details, cause that shit really a different quote. I say what peace, break your peace. If she feeling whole, feeling for my every road, I get the team at every goal.
Since I was young, I had my music in my head.
That's fire, bro.
Yo,
And you,
Yes, sir.
so you both are rappers.
So what's I want to talk a little bit about dive into this track just because
Dig in.
I thought it was super dope. I like the vibe, the essence that you brought to it.
Uh-huh.
One, I want to ask, how do you go about your beat selection?
My beat selection, man, sometimes I go on YouTube, look for beats, but most of the time, me as a producer, I make my own beats for the most
Oh,
part.
so did you
But
make
if
that beat?
that, I didn't make that beat, but most of my beats I produce myself. If
Wow.
I use somebody else's beat, it got to be something that's really calling to
Something
me.
that
You know what I'm
actually hits you
saying?
and you're
Something that
like-
really hits me and inspires me. Like, all right, I really got to write to this. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm just making my own beats. You know, finding my own samples, chopping them up, laying the drums and everything like that. So
What program do you use for making your music?
usually I use the MPC.
Oh shit.
Open up the
So
MPC. I do an
that's
old
tough.
school, you know what I'm saying? I
That's
grab a
tough.
vinyl, record a vinyl into the MPC, chop it up, throw my drums on it and stuff like that. Yeah, man. I do an old school. So
That's amazing. I hear like the old school essence from that too. And like with the boom bap, like that's,
yeah.
I almost want to like get into a freaking whole rap cycle right now. But then I want to talk about the line too. You had the music was in your hand.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that made you moth to a flame.
Flame. Yeah.
That is something special to be said. Can you just elaborate on that whole idea?
Yeah.
Like, explain to us what you mean by that.
Because starting off when I was young as a kid, you know what I'm saying, I've always heard music in the back of my mom's car, you know, riding around in the Honda Accord, listening to music. And that's what attracted me to it. Music was the flame and I was the moth. So that's why I called it Moth to the Flame, because I'm attracted to music, which is the flame. That. So yeah. That's how how I came with Moth.
I only
to
said
Flame.
lucky because my parents for some reason just never played any music.
Oh wow, they had a silent car ride.
It was terrible.
They're like, Lance, tell us how your day was.
Oh fuck!
It was just quiet.
Like PTSD.
Just quiet and awkward.
Yeah, bro. I mean, so okay, and if you were to say what's like that enters your flow zone, your writing mode, what, like, is it an emotional trigger that happens? Is it just something you're good at, so you just are like, I want to make a song right now?
Yo, like, it really gotta be calling to me. Like, if it's a sample I hear somewhere, like I'm out and about, hear a sample, it gotta be calling to me. I'm like, oh, that sounds fire. I gotta put some drums on that and chop that up, rearrange it, everything. It has to be, it's all about the sound, you know? It's all about the sound and inspires me and moves me. So if I write to anything, I gotta be inspired, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
It really is. The beat is it's like the other 50%, and I can see why producers look for their 50, because it is. It's if it weren't for the beat.
I think the song is obviously music and lyrics and the performer. So obviously, it's basically a 50-50 with the way that. But then since he's the producer himself, it's 100%. It's almost 100% your brain's creation, and which is also like, that's amazing.
How do you go about finding your samples?
Usually, I'll go to the record store, go to certain record stores around my area, dig. Sometimes you find gems,
like
sometimes you
classic,
don't,
bro.
Yeah, man. Sometimes
is there any
find
videos of you doing this out there?
Yo, I
vlog,
need
bro.
Yeah, man. Like, I was thinking about rhythm roulette.
I guess you in touch with a camera guy, bro.
Yeah.
Even if you just did some content where it's like you make the beat, then it cuts to you rapping on it. Then I feel like, because that's such
that's like the RZA shit.
Yeah.
Is you inspired by Wu-Tang?
Yeah, Wu-Tang playing all that. Wu-Tang, Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, bro.
A lot De La Soul. You know what I'm saying? I go way back.
Who would you say is the most influential Wu-Tang artist in your music?
In my music, wow.
Because there's
I would have to say the RZA, just because I feel like the RZA pioneered that soulful chipmunk soul sound that I always go for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's the pioneer of that. So,
but you have like an Inspector Deck kind of a voice.
Think so? Yeah, I get that a lot sometimes.
Yeah, that's an interesting. And so, all right, you have upcoming projects coming up?
Yeah, yes. Me and Sullivan Rose is working on a project called Next to Kin, which is going to be our first collab project. So that's going to be fire. You know, I can't wait for y'all to hear that. And it's definitely going to be more after that, more to come between me and him. So, yeah.
And you do show.
I was going to say, my next question was going to get a little more into your process too. Did you also record these yourself as well?
Yes.
Wow.
Recorded all these myself.
Mix and master it yourself?
Mix and master it myself. Yeah, man.
One-man band, bro.
Hey.
One-man band.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to learn how to teach yourself how to do certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because when I went to college for audio engineering. So I kind of already had the knowledge how to do it. It's really not that hard. Just sit down, take some time with it. Focus. You know what I'm saying? Focus. That's what it's about. You know, and you got to be kind of independent in this career, in this, in this sector,
field,
in this
trying
field.
to push something like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because
multifaceted.
and you have to be, because this it's a rarity. We were speaking about that in a couple podcasts about how it's a very rare thing to do what we're doing. So you
Yeah.
have to really like push the limit, push the envelope.
Yeah,
Step out our comfort zone.
that's what it's about. Yeah,
Now you also brought up you went to college. What school did you go to?
Bloomfield College.
And you went for audio engineering.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting question that I've been like thinking about recently. As artists, independent artists, most of the time we need something that like supports our craft. Right now, what is your form of like supporting and actually being able to pursue this dream? What is your supporting? How do you support this?
Okay, so yeah, gotta work your 9 to 5. Still gotta be humble. Oh yeah, gotta be humble. Work my 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Make some money and then support what I love doing. You know what I'm saying? So that one day when my dream does pop off, I have that. So yeah, that's what's supporting my dream right now.
You work your 9 to 5, then you work your 5 to 10.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Gotta be humble
about it while you sleep.
Yeah,
Exactly, bro. It never stops. It never dies.
stop, bro.
Do you do
Never stop.
shows?
I'm getting into doing shows.
You haven't got into doing
haven't
shows.
got into doing
So you're
shows
new
yet.
into the scene.
New
then.
into the scene, yes.
Whoa,
yes.
whoa.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so when did you get into the scene?
I got into the scene, in the rapping scene, probably I want to say like a year ago. Like a year ago, I started really taking rapping real serious.
OG
But
now.
before
What's
that,
going
I
on,
was
bro?
strictly a producer. I dabbled in the rapping in high school a little
Got
bit.
it.
Didn't really take it too serious, but I was always strictly a producer. You know what I'm saying? But then somewhere along the line, I started learning how to write.
Right.
And then I was like, yo, let me revisit rapping. So then this is where these projects started coming from. I'm like, all right, this is just me, training myself how to get better and stuff like that. So now I'm rapping, and now I'm trying to dive into the scene.
And would you say there's any shows upcoming, or is like still something nothing in the view?
Nothing yet, but definitely something I'm working
Well, man,
on.
we got something for you.
We like to put you in the pipe.
We have we're putting together a show for August. It's like a festival. It's gonna be
Okay,
fun
all right.
and all that. It's gonna be we're gonna have a lot more space for a lot more vendors and it's gonna
Open
be this whole
mic,
thing.
featured artists,
Okay,
vendors,
all right.
sponsors.
We did one last year. It was 200. It was sold out in North Jersey, but we're gonna do it in South Jersey. This
Oh, okay, all right, definitely.
And next time it's in the city. But yeah, bro, we'll get in touch with you. We'll work on that. But I guess even more speaking into that, what inspired the idea of doing music instead of anything else? Like, is there any other craft that you would say you're better at, or is there?
Did you ever have to choose between?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I
Like,
have
that's
to choose between something else and music.
because I
would
go
say-
through that. I personally go. Through
Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you have something else that you're good at that you're like, yo, like I really want to do this. Or I was always good with computers. You know what I'm saying? I was always a tech guy and stuff like that. But like that was always a backup plan. Like, okay, this is if music doesn't work out. But music was always my first love. So I strictly stuck to music and was like, all right, I'm gonna follow this all the way through. So
I love that, bro. And you would you say that in the next 10 years you see yourself still continuing this, even if you did blow up? Would you say like you would still continue music?
yeah, of course. I'll always be in the music scene, no matter what it is.
Because you could ask
If
some
any-
other people that same question. They'll say, no, I'm gonna pop right out of the scene the moment I get it.
Mhm.
There's some people with that type of opinion. I mean, like there are some artists that have hit that. I would say like Lil Skies, from what I understand.
Uh-huh.
Man's like lives in the suburbs of Pennsylvania, chilling. No, I went to a EDM festival
Uh-huh.
and I met these two people who are neighbors with him, and they were explaining to me like, yeah, they go fishing with him, and it was just
just a
some
normal guy.
chill- Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
a normal ass dude. He probably has a family now, from what I assume.
Wow.
And that's the people just pop out. And dude, he made classics.
Yeah.
Red Roses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what would you say artist wise? What's like an artist list of artists that inspire your taste?
I would say, you got a lot of artists. You got, like I said before, Jay-Z, Nas, Big, Pac, Joey Badass, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole.
Joey Badass is a key one right there.
Yeah.
Because your
definitely a
sound
key
does
one,
have
man.
that right
yeah,
there.
Yeah. Definitely got a lot of Joey Badass in there, Pro Era, even Tyler the Creator. You know what I'm saying?
But that's crazy. You know who played in that Wu-Tang series?
Yeah.
You ever watch the Wu-Tang series?
The Wu-Tang series that was
So there was
on Hulu?
it was a good Hulu series. They did like a real life, and it's not a documentary. It's like it's I don't know, real life.
Real life, yeah.
I don't know how to explain. Like it dug into the thing, but they put the actors as younger. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a representation of what they went through. And one of the artists to represent Inspect the Deck
Was Joey Badass.
was Joey Badass, and I was just connected in.
Uh-huh.
That's tough.
It's crazy how that all connected. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. And would you like from Joey Badass's albums, like, do you have a favorite?
Do I have a favorite? I mean, hey, 1999. You know,
Right.
yesterday was 1999 day. You know, 1999 it will always be a classic, man. You know, next to Before the Money for me. You know, I mean, other people might have different opinions. Some people say Summer Nights. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but me, I'm more so 1999.
1999 is fire.
Fire, absolutely,
Absolutely
fire.
fire. I feel like his branding sometimes is what's the issue as to why he never blew up as big, right? Like I would say, like he missed the dot when it came to standing out past being a great artist, which is unfortunate because I think in this scene now it is past being just a great artist. You have to be like
Other
Yeah,
a whole
you
thing.
gotta be other things. You gotta be sellable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you have a branding you would say that you follow or not yet? You're still working on building that kind of a.
I would consider myself more so underground. I think my sound is more so like an underground kind of sound. So like, yeah, yeah. I think I'm more under the radar kind of guy.
Would
Like
you say that's
underground.
limiting though? Like limits yourself to stay there, or like you're not planning on staying?
I
As
don't
under-
plan on staying there.
Okay.
No, like depending on like how far my reach goes.
Yeah.
Then like I'll be in that. But depending on wherever I'm at, like it's all about your fan base. You know what I'm saying? So
would you say you have a team?
Yes, I do have a team. I do have a team around me. Sullivan Rose, Shaky by Nature, my engineer, Nazik, Rashid Isaiah. Like these are different artists that I collab with all the time and we work together to just make masterpieces, so
Shout out Ib Gotti.
Him Gotti in the building.
He just he got into a car accident.
Oh wow.
He's another artist, great artist. Definitely get connected after this podcast.
Absolutely.
Bro.
Absolutely.
But what do you call it, bro? Like it's inspiring. It's truly inspiring to see artists pursue their passions and stick to it because there's a lot of reasons to not do it, especially with the amount of like investment. And then even like coming to a person like you who's saying like being independent and like finding the ways to fill in those gaps so you don't have to spend so much
Right.
could help you not even question that unless your time becomes that question, right? Like eventually then
Right.
you're like, oh no, like maybe I'm spending too much time on my songs, whatever, and then you start finding but then your money starts. So there is a cycle there.
I mean, it turns into a cycle too. There's a lot.
Because when will you have time to do content if you're too busy making beats?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You have-
No,
you got-
not being that guy. No. Like,
you have to become almost perfect at time management because it's like
Right.
if you need to find the time to make the song, make the content, put it out, then do this, then do that. It's almost like, but then you have to also where the cap is like the business guy. If you don't have, I don't know, someone behind you have to do. So as an artist, you almost have to do so much.
You gotta
to
do
get
everything.
used to like managing your time relentlessly.
Right.
we become pro business owners, I feel like, naturally. Or you have to.
Yeah,
You
you learn how
to
to take care of yourself and you learn how to like manage your own self. Like y'all saying,
Your phones are going off, Johnny. Did you turn off any of your phones?
Like put them on D&D.
Yeah.
No, the Apple Watch forgot to take it off. Put it on silent.
Now, as we're like hitting these last five, I always like to ask this question. And answer it with full depth. What is your thing? Tell it to camera 2 right there.
Okay.
What is that thing you want to be known for? What do you want to be known for being the greatest at? We're on the 10,000 hour podcast. You're not at your 10,000 yet, but you're going towards it. What would you say is that thing you want to be the greatest at, period, as a vow?
The thing that I want to be the greatest at is inspiration. Like I definitely want to show others in the world that you could do it no matter where you come from or who you are. So as long as you put in the time and effort to do anything that you put your mind to, you'll succeed. As long as you stay focused, you'll succeed. Just don't be distracted by anything else around you. Don't worry about what nobody else say. Just keep doing you.
It's really tough to come up with excuses, especially. I mean, if you like struggle or no struggle, there's still an opportunity that is underlying through everything. I mean, we were even having a discussion earlier. It was about how comfortability creates a certain level of complacency, and so that you have to challenge yourself So even then, you're almost having to create your own struggle anyway. So even in struggle, then even again, it comes through that there is opportunity.
Yeah.
And it's important that even us as men, or even as artists, and I mean as any human, even like shit, if you're a girl, you want to feel mentally healthy, you should be challenging yourself.
Right.
And if you're already challenged in life, don't feel like there's no opportunity, because that's actually exactly when there's the most opportunity. And it is beautiful to see that you're rising, you're coming up. This is your first year in the game. Welcome.
Thanks, man.
Welcome,
Thanks,
bro.
man.
It's so interesting. I'm like, damn, I guess, because when I met Johnny, I was only 4 years in the game.
Oh, wow.
So I was still kind of young into it, but now I'm like 6 years in the game. So now I'm like, I'm getting my 10 years, bro.
Getting up there, bro.
That's weird, bro.
Yes, sir.
But, bro, let's keep at it. Mustafa, tell them where to find you.
Oh, yeah, you definitely find me on IG, find me on TikTok. Yeah, I got SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, all that at Mustafa Jay.
Mustafa Jay.
You can just type in Mustafa the Great, and you can find me on Instagram like that. So
Mustafa the Great.
Yes,
I'll have it linked in the bio, in the description of his episode. I don't know why I'm looking at camera too. It's not even looking at me. It's so odd. This is Lance Prince, guys. We're at the 10,000 Hour Podcast. Johnny Walker, you want to wrap it up?
So we just want to say thank you, brother. Thank you for being
Absolutely.
on the podcast. It's been a super wonderful conversation, and I want to wish you, complete success and abundance.
Absolutely,
on this
man.
journey.
And we're excited to have you on our show.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all
We're
for the
gonna reach out.
opportunity.
We're gonna
man.
lock in that stuff.
Yes, we have
absolutely.
a festival coming.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
August.
Yeah,
All
really
right.
explain that.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're getting lost between all the artists right now. It's okay. But
It's
yeah,
all
bro,
right.
we're in it.
All right.
Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, do your thing, and yeah, on to the next episode.
All right.
You need a water break or something, bro.